Steven Allen said something earlier. He says, G. Butch, we was on Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show. And we was talking about with Adam the Bull. And we were talking about that conversation. And I said, hey, you're going to have to play these guys, man. Figure it out. We're not trying to see these dudes run up and down the court and run up and down the field all the time. And we're not going to get a chance to see the young dudes. So Steven Allen says something. He says, what G. Bush is saying to Adam the Bull is that if the Browns aren't going to play and develop the picks, then the draft is a failure. I think Pickett and Cleveland both will pass Cincy this year. Cleveland and Pittsburgh will pass Cincy this year. Bengals have failed this offseason, and I'm an objective Bengals fan. So this guy is a Bengals fan, right? And so he's talking about what we're speaking of in terms of developing picks and getting it done, right? And it brought me to this thought process. It brought me to this thought process. You can't have it both ways. You just can't. The thing that gets under my skin a little bit, and we kind of hinted at it earlier with Stefanski, is that we can't get to a point where we don't develop anybody, but then keep saying that we don't have the quarterback. At what point does it become your job to develop talent and your job to develop a quarterback? Or is it all about just having enough picks to luck into it? And what I mean by that is, what the Browns are saying is, and what the Browns are putting out there to the public is, the only way that we're going to win is if we get a quarterback. And quarterbacks come by getting lucky, and then they get them there, and then it's over. That the premise of what we're talking about is a quarterback falls from the heavens. He comes in riding on a donkey. He comes in and he's the savior, and he has all the skills and abilities and leadership capabilities and tendencies already built in. Like it's some sort of divinity. Like it's just, I was 13 years old and I knew that I was going to be a franchise quarterback. So they're telling you that the only way that you can win in this league is to get lucky and get a finished product. But we know that's not true. We know life does not work that way. So when you say, I'm going to get a quarterback next year, you're just telling me that you wasted my time this year. Have you ever talked to, we all got parents, right? And this is, if you grew up in the Black community, you kind of know this, right? The quickest way for you to get in trouble, is I tried this once or twice and it didn't work out for me. Let me know. Put a 1 in the chat if this has ever happened to you. You're a kid, your mom asks you, what do you want to eat? What do you want to eat? And you say, I want spaghetti. I want spaghetti. And she like, well, I don't got no sauce for spaghetti. Well, can we go to the store and get some sauce? She reluctant and look at you. Well, I got to stop over here and get something from the pharmacy so we can go get some sauce. You go get the sauce. She ground up the ground beef. She come back. She put the pot of spaghetti on. She cook it, put it in front of you, and you say, I don't want that. She say, what you mean you don't want that? I want hamburgers. Boy, that's the quickest way to get, you might, boy, that's the quickest way to die. I done went all the way out my way. and went over here and got this spaghetti. You gonna eat that spaghetti. Matter of fact, you gonna sit there till you eat that spaghetti. No. Matter of fact, no, I'm gonna feed you the spaghetti. No, I don't want to feed you this spaghetti. Sit right there. Matter of fact, go upstairs. Go upstairs. Take the spaghetti. Get the spaghetti. Take it upstairs. Nope, bring it back. You know what? Wait till your daddy get home. I can't believe you done said some stuff. Don't tell me I want some spaghetti to cook this spaghetti for you, and you gonna act like a fool. Talk about you want a hamburger. It will eat you before you eat it. I think I said that wrong, but my grandma used to say it. I'm confused. But you see how indignant that is? Like your mom that took the time out to do something, and she thought she was doing you a favor because she loved you and she wanted you to be happy with the spaghetti. But you turned around and you spit in her face and said, that wasn't good enough. I don't care what you went through. I want hamburgers now. Well, you about to get, you're in trouble. It escalated from food to a whooping in 5 minutes. You're like, how did I get beat? And I be telling my brother, I be looking at him, man, you might want to sign that treaty. You tripping. Eat the spaghetti, dog. Eat that damn spaghetti. You playing around. You making it tough for everybody. You making it hard for everybody, bro. So when Kevin Stefanski, y'all telling me he got to have a quarterback. I need a quarterback to win. Oh, I need a quarterback. I need quarterbacks right now. And we say, okay, Kevin. I know we could have got Travis Hunter, but I'll let you do whatever you want to in the draft. You tell me what quarterbacks you want. I don't want Jackson Dart. I don't want him. I don't want Tyler Shuck. I want Dylan Gabriel. Give me shedeur. All right, you got him. We get home. We get back to the stadium. We get back to practice. You say, all right, which one of these quarterbacks you want to unwrap and put on the practice field? I don't want any of those quarterbacks. I want Arch Manning next year. Boy, you done. What? I asked you. We went out our way. The passed on Travis Hunter, and you got these two quarterbacks sitting on your roster. You talk about you don't want them now. I want one next year. Nah. We're not going to play that game. We're not playing the spaghetti with you. You told me you wanted spaghetti, Kevin. You told me you wanted spaghetti. You going to eat the spaghetti. And you going to play these quarterbacks too. You are. You going to play them. We're not going to do that. Oh, I want hamburgers. Nah, no. It's the quickest way. You can't pull that in this household. Where I come from, you can't pull that. We ain't doing that. Play the guys. You can't have it both ways. You can't. You picked, figure it out. But I'm not about to go back to the grocery store shopping for more quarterbacks for you when you ain't ate the plate, you ain't used the plate, you ain't used the quarterbacks that we just went and shopped for this year. You're gonna let them sit on the table. Well, okay, well, we're not buying you no more quarterbacks then. When you get hungry, you'll go eat. Yeah, who heard that before? When you get hungry, you'll go eat. That spaghetti will look good about 2-3 days from now. But we're not going back every week to get no quarterbacks. Because you didn't like the ones you had right there. You didn't eat the quarterbacks you didn't have. That was crazy. Pause. You didn't play the quarterbacks you got. Let me get some final comments out here, man. Hey, hit that like button, man. If that made sense to you, let me know. Let me know. Yeah, crazy. Let's see. Let's see. Yoshidochi, 2006, Philip Great Alexander's father actually united the Greek world, created the plan Alexander used to topple Persia. Both leaders are beyond reproach. By the way, you are correct. Alexander the Great used to say, did my father not pay you well? Did he not bring you together? Listen to Alexander the Great. He ain't like being on the home. He was always trying to go, he was crusading it. He was like, hey, we going home? Nah, we ain't going home. I want to march to Persia. You like, what? We just got done marching. Nah, we need it's right for the taking. Top 3 DBs in Browns history. Go. Denzel Ward is probably there. I'm gonna go with Hanford Dixon and Frank Minifield. Yeah, in my 3. Morning Coffee says, that's why I said ring chaser. C12 got the media in Cleveland on fire. He went back in Cleveland 12 City now. Hey, listen, you might want to come on back over here and get that money. It's money on the table, LeBron. You got a shot. William McKinley became a new YouTube member. We appreciate you for being a member. We appreciate that. Yoshi Doshi, it's more impressive to save the league, Bird and Magic to expand it, Jordan, Barkley, and Kobe, or maintain it, LeBron. What is more impressive? Oh man, this is tough. I would say anytime you start something and be a pioneer, I'll go back. Shout out to Dr. J in the ABA. I'll start before that. But Magic and Bird, what they did, it was, they was on tape delay. From Magic, from them rivaling and playing at Michigan State, Indiana State, playing each other, doing that thing in college, and then for them winning championships, Magic winning championship, Bird win championships, and go back and forth. And it was the dichotomy. It was the slow, rough and tumble of Boston in the East. It was the fast LA Showtime in the West. You had Magic Johnson, one of the black icon, Larry Bird, the white icon, and they just clashed. But then off the court, they developed a friendship and rivalry where every time you could turn on a TV, there was somebody you could identify with for both cultures. So I think that was huge. But when you talk about Jordan, though, Jordan, and let me just let y'all know this right now. When you talk about significance and cultural significance of what's going on, there will never be a person who can eclipse Michael Jordan culturally and what he meant to the game and what he is. And I'll give it to you like this. Jordan is so famous. So there's 3 of them. Michael Jordan and Michael Jordan and Michael Jackson, right? They are so famous that when you're born, inside your own DNA, you innately know that they are famous. But you were not born when they were born. You never saw Michael Jackson moonwalk. You never saw Michael Jordan dunk a basketball. But you know culturally how significant they are just by being born. That's how famous they are. Thugs knew who Michael Jackson was. Thugs, whole thugs. Like all the gangsters and all the gangster rappers, they had gloves trying to moonwalk. Matter of fact, Michael Jackson is so famous. Michael Jackson was famous his whole entire life. Michael Jackson, my mom is like 65. Michael Jackson was famous when she was a little girl. She had me and my brothers. I'm 43. Michael Jackson was still famous with 3 different hair colors and 3 different skin tones and was still famous. Crazy. But Michael Jordan, culturally and what he means to the game, Jordans is part of the Jordans is Jordans. Like, people wake up and still know that you're supposed to buy Jordans and never seen him play. I still buy Jordans, and I seen him kill the Cavs myself. It's weird as what it is. He made it look cool. Let's see. Hazy Eye Publishing LLC, big dog. I'm tuning in late, watching for the beginning. Hey, is there any truth to Dylan throwing a temper tantrum and complaining about ball size? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. People be playing around. I don't think, nah. I don't think he's saying that. People be looking around and be like, man, let me just throw this out here. I kind of debunked the Colts thing. I debunked the Dylan Gabriel thing, right? Now take all of what you said at LeBron's filling stands with Cleveland and shedeur, bring it with Browns. Cleveland would lose their minds. Beautifully blessed. Boy, can you imagine? Can you same place at the same time? That's Snoop Dogg and Tupac. America's Most Wanted. Boy, I'm just throwing it out there. Hey, Brian, if you listening, the city moving. Moving. Come back and get them 2 rings, bro. Bro, you got a lifetime Nike deal. You already a billionaire, man. You worry about them little coins, them little 50. Listen, I'm petty. I would come back just to get the 2 rings just so I could stick it to all the people that said I wasn't Jordan. How you like me now? I'm the leading scorer all time. I got the same amount of rings as Jordan. I'm not richer than Jordan, but I'm there. I'm close. There's levels to this, but come on, big fella. Come on now. You can even come on the barbershop. Come on over here, man. We talk to you. You ain't got to come to the barbershop. Ring Chaser is a great player. Real basketball fans and NBA legends don't respect Ring Chaser for team hopping. If he go back home, good for downtown Cleveland to make money and 12 from 12 and Ring Chaser. And I'll tell you what. Hey, listen, you call him Ring, I'm Ring Chaser. I'm the Ring Chaser. I will dig a corpse up if I could go ring chase. Charles Barkley, you got something left in the tank? I want to listen, man. There's 2 ways of thoughts, right? There's the Martin Luther King way, where it's more of a turn the other cheek. Then it's the Malcolm X way. When it comes to my sports accumulation, I'm more Malcolm X by any means necessary. I'm trying to get it done by any means necessary. I want to cook. If LeBron gonna come back in, I'm gonna be on TV. I want to be out in the second round. Get that. Ring Chaser G. Bush. I'm the king of the rings. Stefanski is like a sergeant teaching shedeur lessons Coach Prime has taught him by Camp Watch, and we'll be in awe when the lessons featuring Coach Prime. Prime already told him. And by the way, Coach Prime is not light on shedeur Sanders. Go back and watch the high school. He was cussing him out every time he came to the sideline. Like, what are you doing? It's not like he is easy coaching him. Like, he puts that work in. The Akron kid coming to save Cleveland again, 330, Mr. Write Down Euclid King James, random hater. We appreciate you as well. I will say this, man. No random hater. I will say thank you guys all. If you missed my episode, I have my episode out, the worst fast food restaurants, top 5. Make sure you go check that out. Top 5 is TOP. The letter F, the number 5, VE. Make sure you subscribe to that. Go check that out. That episode is up right now on the channel. We appreciate you as well. I think we'll even put that in the chat. We'll put the top 5 in the chat where you can just link in and subscribe to that as well. We want to thank everybody for pulling up 2,200 people on a Saturday, whether you're on Facebook, whether you're on UCSS or the Barbershop. We want to thank you guys for pulling up every single Saturday, taking time out of your Saturday to listen to us and to talk a little bit about the sports world and to give me an opportunity to talk my talk.